Let's try the recording thing again this time. This time with gusto. Okay, so here we are. I didn't die high again. So, while everybody else was going out having a good time in Central Asia having a big fight, they left the kids back at home. Like, what a... Shotaro, what the time? Like, you left without us to go fight guys, and we had to stay here in shitty school. And Hibiki is like, hey, don't worry, it was like no, it was no big deal. Like, I mean, Shinji's with nerve, right? I mean, like, yeah, sure. And Chora's like, but still, we're part of the team too, right? And then everybody else is like, nice work, Hibiki, you really calmed them down, but we can't let the kids get mixed up in the desperate battle for Earth's survival, right? And they're like, we sort of really need them, they're really good and strong. But Sasuke's like, we should probably try and separate warfare and daily life, right? I mean, that's a good thing we should do. But everybody's having a good time. Fucking Sasuke, fucking up again. Oh yeah, good. They've got all their shit ready, they're going to do their thing. Hibiki's spider sense tells him to remind Sasuke that it's his job to keep Chidori safe. And then they mention that like he actually says like winter is coming, like the seasons are changing. So somehow, you know that trick we've done where it's like, oh yeah, we're part of the volunteer club. Everybody still fucking believes us. But Kazuma, who I think's the girl at the top, is starting to like, I don't think you guys really are volunteers. You're always off doing things when big fights are happening with the guys. But what we got to do as students is focus on our... Okay, no, Kazuma's the boy, yeah. So Kazuma is like, the volunteer club, that's suspicious how they always go away. What's their true deal, right? It's like, whatever, it's just coincidence. But they've got to focus on their homework, but Sasuke has to write what does he want, like, what I want to do after graduation, and he's like, I don't know what to put, what do I want to do after I graduate? And Hibiki has put that he wants to follow in his father's footsteps. He says there as a dimensional beast hunter. Yeah, I want to do my dad's job as a beast hunter. He's like, but then you have to leave Japan. And he's like, yeah, like, we gotta go where the beasts are, right? It's like, but wouldn't you be leaving behind a certain nurse? Is her name Maki? Whatever, it's the nurse's name. It's like, don't you? He's like, it's like, nothing. What? It's like, what? You don't have a romantic interest in her or whatever? But he says that he hasn't been able to get in touch with her. And oh yeah, so he hasn't been able to get in touch with her, and the two girls that she looked after had the same angel problem as him, have supposedly been discharged from the hospital. Hibiki's just glad to leave them like alone now that they've been freed of the red eye syndrome or whatever. But he is like tempted to go see the hospital to see if yes, he mentions bloody eye syndrome there. See if the nurse is still there anyway. And everyone's like, wow, yeah, that sounds like a good job. Yeah, so they're like, yeah, okay, so everybody who hasn't been taken over by the Gaia Kingdom, by Sidereal, have mostly been totally shielded from it and have no idea what the actual truth is at all. When suddenly, teacher comes in, mentions Suzune. Uh-oh. Mobile phone rings. What the heck? They're illegal on school grounds. Shit. Sorry, it was mine. Sao Tome Alto here. I fucked it. It's like, Alto, you should have turned your phone off. It's like, dang it, guys. It's like, but we gotta go. So they leave, and Suzune then gives a very thin excuse. Like, oh no, the volunteer club have got business. Let's go, Tenkawa. Roger. So off, like every student except for 3 goes. The entire volunteer club go to do a thing. And this is scenario 2, Dawn of the New World. So Amalgam are back to their old tricks, and they're after Chidori again, being a bunch of jerks. Tessa can't figure out what they're like, why they're going around doing it in such a convoluted way, and she also doesn't know how her brother Leonard Testarossa, she mentions there, Leonard came to join Amalgam in the first place, and why they haven't like joined up with the Gaia Kingdom and ceased their solo raids. Like, why aren't they working with, like, that would increase their success, right? But she's just thinking. But we got a mission to do. Mao's gonna pair. So Mao's decided to pair Sasuke up with Hibiki for this, and it's like, why is that? It's like, because you're good friends, jeez. And then Kurtz is like, yeah, weirdos in arms. It's like, and then Alta's like, don't worry, Hibiki, everybody on Z Blue's weird. None of us are normal. It's like, wish the rest of them were here and it wasn't just the volunteer club though. But what's up with everybody else? Well, the kids aren't allowed because, like, they're kids. The elements are being kept out of it because Zen Fudo has decided that he's like, yeah, I don't want them involved. So they might be like in another dimension with him for all anybody knows. Yeah, so now they're going to cover the elements, like they're away. Their boss, like Fudo, asked us to keep them out of whatever. Yeah, so it's just the volunteer club. Let's go, everybody. Incoming. Oh, I've got a behemoth. So that dude's got a lander driver, and we gotta fuck him up. Yeah, so Al says he's got a lander driver, it's active. Let's go, Al. Sure thing. And this mission is get all of the things, get the combo thing to do it, and then you're good. Get your combo up, bop the man. So, let's get to bopping. And this is the last stage that Dog 1632 has got up to for the pre-battle dialogue. I don't even know if he's got all of this stage, he's just got some of it. So let's get Sasuke going. We'll beat up a scope dog. I can't believe they put me in the same problem child batch as you. That's my line. But I don't like to be considered troublesome by the squad. We gotta do everything we can to change that opinion. Alright, let's go for it. We have to keep Chidori safe. And then Suzune telling, as I thought, these two are on edge because of her. I don't like that. They say I'm like you, Hibiki. Poor little turtle, he died. I love Al. Al's really good. He just murdered a scope dog and a turtle. Straight up, fucking toast. And now here's Kurtz. Sasuke and Hibiki's movements are real tense. So that's because of how earnest they are. Sasuke's changed a lot since he first started being in Kaname's guard, don't you think? And I was like, yep, and that's why I want to lend a hand. And then internally, hang in there, Sasuke and Hibiki. Don't forget that we're always right behind you. Is Hibiki developmentally disadvantaged? I don't think so. I think he's just got problems. Oh, that's a down to the combo though, right? Yeah, you fucked it, lady. Oh no, combo's still +1. It's just down the bottom instead of the top now because they've just decided to move things. Cluso and Boss. What a combo. I think just moving and ending your turn doesn't decrease it anymore. Yes, that's still +2. Yep, still +2. Okay, so because before that would have set it down and that would have sucked. It's only when you actually fail to kill somebody if you try. Ugh, fucking cats! Already, whoever's with him, it's cats, isn't it? Fucking cats! Remember when the best thing Cats ever did was when he was like 5 and he disarmed all the bombs and saved Jaburo? Yeah, so that's a -1 because they fucked it. Why is his music not different? His music should be the Mazenkaiser thing unless I fucked it somehow. Fucking Amuro, you garbage monster. Why did you get out of the new? There's the... too hard there, Danan. So our combo's always +1, so that at least will help us get. You think that's good enough? Sure, fine. Changes out of this. Okay, destroy an enemy team, destroy consecutive enemy team, destroy an enemy team with an all attack, tag part destroys a thing, and destroy a unit boss with the maximum break. If you fail to destroy a consecutive enemy team, -1. If you destroy an enemy but partner survives, -2. If you end a turn without attacking, 0. Yeah, okay. Okay. Go, Faceman's got it. We need to go. Let's go. What's the ICBMs? Are they still IC if they only shoot it like down one street?
しているとでも思ったか。敵を逃がす。
Yeah, missile the fuck out of that guy.
俺にうってつけの相手だ。
Wee,
神
wee,
出鬼没の傭兵部隊の登場か。
wee, wee.
ダセえ攻撃だなおい。
正義の味方気取りかよ。
なんか張り切って損した。お姉さんと遊んでほしいのは君だね。うらっ。
しつこい野郎だぜまったく。
Oh, cool, there isn't even a thing for game over. I checked the trophies quickly. Jeez, we gotta fucking murder that dude. Okay, so we're at +1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we've got 7 chances to get it up right now. All these sub guys being fine, I don't like though. Yeah, so that took us to 0 because we didn't get the sub guy, which is fine. Because we're gonna get this one. Takes us to +1. +2. And then I gotta save because I've got to have enough dudes to be able to get it all the way to 5, because otherwise the SR point becomes impossible. Trip 2, so that'd be 3, 4, 5, but that's gonna be rough. Actually, these 2 clowns can get these guys for sure, because Hibika's strong, so... Combo +3. Combo +4. And the driver active. And I gotta... And this should be fine with these 2 on this guy, right? I prefer it if we had an assist. Oh, don't transform, you dingus. Down, swap. So she should kill the second guy, and if he doesn't kill the top, she'll get the assist and should get it. Yeah, nailed it. Nice work! Great work, team! We did it! That's how you do the combo. It's not your job to tell everybody. Uh-oh. 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 Wait, what's this? Another behemoth! Great, brilliant. But don't worry. Water and Shotaro have shown up. Water! And Shotaro! You guys are mean! You left us behind again! But this time, the fight's at Tokyo, so don't give us that whole protect Japan excuse. But, I'm kidding. Shotaro told me everything. You guys are trying to protect us, right? And then Shotaro, but we're part of Z3.2. We're ready to fight anyone! Because we've got a reason to protect this Earth. You guys! And apparently we aren't the only ones who feel that way. Whop. Eva! Is that you, Shinji? Sorry I'm late. Me and Ayanami came to support. Nerve units came? I convinced my dad. You convinced that dad. It took a little while, but eventually gave me permission. Wada, Shotaro, Shinji. Looks like they're not as childish as you thought. Fucking Mal. Besides, you brats are 10 years too early to be concerned about other brats. Mal's right. To me, Wada and you boys are all someone I want to protect. Yeah, everyone, I know you're all worked up, let's calm down. To me, Wada and you boys are all someone I want to protect. Us, too? And then Mal's like, that's right, for us, you boys are all the same. Kids that have barely grown any hair down there. Mal, that's really dirty. My oh my, what did the lovely teacher think of? I wasn't thinking of that. Suzune? This is a shock. Oh, Suzune Sensei's got a... Jeez, all of you. I don't get it. Can you explain, Kathy? I don't know what they're talking about. Hibiki, don't laugh at me. All of you! We're in the middle of a fight here! And Jeffrey's like, thankfully, all the pressure's gone away. No tension now. And now Ozma's like, hey! Kiddies! Our enemies are waiting. Let's go, Sasuke. If you don't want to be protected, then show me all your stuff. Who cares about protecting or being protected? We're all friends here. You said it. Let's show some combinations. Whomp. Let's show that giant what we're made of. You guys ready? Anytime. Anywhere. So now we get the Uru strike. Yeah. Kurtz's face. I'm ready. Rock and roll. Kurtz just comes in and punches it. Now that's much better than all the other Full Metal Panic moves. That means he died. The background leaves a little to be desired, but... See that, giant? With this much firepower, I bet you didn't even have time to activate your barrier. What's up? He's keeping the machine active by using the Lambda driver? He's a tough one. I'll finish him off. So Sasuke's gonna use a sick move now. Not even that sicko move, he just went boink. Confirmation of the enemy arm slave shot down, and now I was like, lander driver activated properly. Good shot. Your comments aren't formal. I really think your system's bugged out. I'll praise you for your results after the battle, or are you some third-grade soldier already convinced of his victory before eliminating all of his enemies? Shut up, Al. As you wish. I'll beat them all. And then they fly back out here. Mao, Hertz, Sasuke, they're incredible. Guess we'll have to show them too. We gotta make some scores here or we're gonna look silly. That's right, President. Let's go, Iron Army. Right. Fight, Tetsujin, Ox. Yeah, nailed it. The enemies have lost their trump card and their morale's gone down. Everyone, move out. Roger. And now these nerds are fucking here. This one stand like here? Yeah, that's a good one. So, Dad, why do you just sit by and do nothing about all the fights happening all over the world? Ikari-kun. I'm okay, Ainami. I won't overthink this one. My heart's still a Z-Blue member, so let's fight together. Anything important happened in the last 15 minutes. Some boys got schooled and everybody was talking about pubic hair. And then everybody got a boner. They alternately got boners or were turned off by Suzume not being the perfect Yamato Nadeshiko.
AT フィールド全開。
もう何かを失うのは嫌なんだ。あれが目標。
Just fuck that guy up with a knife, Sasuke, Shinji. I mean, it's not as if he's not a tiny man. Disgusting accuracy. What we got here? You're wrong, Op. They weren't thinking that we were unnecessary. They were looking out for us. You'll understand when you've grown a bit more. Anyway, we've still got stuff we need to do. Go, Ox, Tetsujin. Smash these evildoers. It's our job to defend peace on Earth. The AT field is super good though. Like, I think like the Evas might even be large. If the Evas are large, then that's 2 size differences. But even if it's not, that's 1 size difference and AT fields are strong. And it's literally stage 2 of the game, so they're not going to be getting wrecked on their stage when they join the team. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. So, are they still just medium? Oh yes, no, they're large, and the Kadals are small, I believe. Yeah, so that's 2 size difference. So the Evas are always going to be rock solid. Bum 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 bum. Obviously, because they're tiny, it doesn't mean we got to do this. I still like this move a lot. The rocket punch combi. Oh my god! Saka is a defender of Earth. Eat this! Rocket punch. And this. And then breath fire. Beautiful. So good. So good.
これで報酬はパーかよ
Everybody ready to go? Of course, Mr. President. Ms. Tetsuo, Earth's in dire straits, so we'll join the fight. Ikai, that's right. While our company's coffers are important, peace on Earth is even more important. And Kinoshita, then it's time for us to go all out! All out! How is he always so enthusiastic in these situations? Don't worry about it. Let's just go and fight in our own way. Come here, baddies. You think you can stomp around while Earth's so messed up? The KO General Company's here to sort you out. I'm keeping Mom, Sachiko, Shiguru, and Kaoru safe, no matter what.
こちらはお任せください。あまりに最後を打ちますと兵器の方が。そんなこと言っとる場合じゃないでしょう。
Kinoshi just one tooth scares. It's a diastema. It's like a goat or a sheep. Just one hard plate on top. Fucking truck sucks. I'm gonna upgrade that, like, all the way. Because I hate it. I don't want it to die anymore. Okay, back up in the sky you go, nerds. Come on. We got a lot of money. The cards down on the PC bastards are lagging a bit from time to time. That's weird because they're not doing anything on my end. Like I'm watching it and it's not doing anything. That's weird. I know Imperium Flax had a problem with Twitch, so maybe Twitch is being shitty, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was all dying. Even though the capture card is like a fucking week old, it's only been used 4 times. Shack out the way. Oh, destroy a team with an all attack or whatever. Yeah, so we've got like 2.75 million. That's not bad, right? These guys are the fast boys who get us the big money. This is a bit variable. Dropping to 20 occasionally now. Yeah, that's definitely not happening my end.
そこまかと動かれる前に仕留めるそんなものに当たっていたら隊長は務まらん落とす格が違うのさそこか けの修羅場をくぐってきた。
Yeah, like I'm looking at it. Of course, it could just not be doing it when I'm not looking, so you know. Yeah, we'll guy it up because it's infinite now. Yeah, then we'll go up there and we'll do the go again. The lambda driver attack, sure. Oh, now Hibiki can't hit for shit because he's too big. Okay, the unit's performance has increased compared to a few moments ago. I speculate that the cause lies with the operator. I let the tension out of my shoulders, that's why. Educational query. What does letting the tension of one's shoulders mean? You fancy yourself a high-spec AI, no? You can figure it out. Is it an issue with the bilateral angle? Just part of an arm slave. You still got a long way to go. That can be said for both of us. Understood. Let's go into the fray like the rookies we are.
与えられた役目は果たす。冥界に消えろ。
ダメだ。機体が持たん。
You have to tell me when it does it, because I'm watching it and then
このタイミングで
tell
仕掛け
me
る。
like what fight's happening on the screen.
ラムダドライバーを攻撃に転用。
了解。
やめるのか。いや、やるんだ。ぶち抜け。
Got him.
脱出だ。まずは生き残ることを優先する。
Just actually murdered that man. Okay, yeah, like I just watched explosions happen and it didn't do it, so I don't even friggin' I don't know nothing anymore. Let's try again. Some more explosions.
奴を両機から引き離す。こいつに飲まれろ。
これでは作戦が。
お前らも今日で見納めにしてやる。ある、使うぞ。ラムダドライバーを。
Now, let's go. Activate land the driver. Roger.
「イメージは固まった。やれる。
Let's go, Sasuke. Make a big boom for me. Make a big boom for me.
バカな。ここまでとは。
Impossible. they do sell soundtracks to the games. You can get them on Japanese Amazon. I think it's like $40 for like a 4-disc set. Well, they didn't do it then, I suppose, because that would be too easy. Any more bad dudes? No. All the bad dudes are dead. Okay, so obviously setting the track just for the unit wasn't enough. I've got to do it for each attack too.
ICPO の一員として悪者は許さない。それ必殺キックだ。
Let's go! Hisatsu kick! So, final technique. Finishing move. The kick. Suji just watches the victim of his latest furious foot assault. Here it comes. Yeah, that was fusing a maximum break or whatever.
Zero 号機で足止めします。来た。
聞かんな、その程度は。
僕にしかできないことをするんだ。接近するしかないなんて。
どうにもペースを乱される。なんだあれは。本当にマシンなのか。
AT フィールドで。
Is this it? No? Big move. No, do the big move. Fuck that guy. Let's Senji.
伊達にハンターをやっていたわけじゃない。希望と絶望、それを超えた先へ。
Oh yeah, here you go.
今の私たちならそこへ行ける。
これがその力。
That's the Z3 soundtrack. Right there.
うわっ、とんでもないやろな。
わっわっ。
貴様らの思い通りにはさせんぞ。
貴様、Scuff you.
ラムダドライバーを。ラーメン。
keep linking it, but it's good, and I figured out what it is. It's Shivasnobo. Shivasno... Huh? Huh? Eh?
イメージは固まったやめる行けいいかこれでは作戦が
Did we nail him? Did we nail him? Got him. And we get 100 Z chips for doing that too. Lambda driver unit down. Nice work. Z blue. That's the strength we got. Okay, so Tessa's here is worried about the possibility of lambda driver machines being mass produced. And she thinks that the enemies are testing and haven't gone full force yet. But we did it, everybody. Hibiki and everybody thanks Wada, Shotaro, Shinji and Rei for coming to help. And then Wada... And then Wada asks for ramen as a way of getting paid back. And everyone's like, hell yeah! Let's team up and have the so-called adults treat us to some dinner. And Mal's like, ugh! I guess that means me and Suzune. Fuck. And in the end, it's like, fine. Even Camille and Bernardi can get some too. And they're like, but not you, Kurt. You gotta pay for. Oh, you're not a kid. And it's like, hey, Shinji and Rei, you wanna come? Like, sorry, we gotta get back to Nerve as soon as possible. But everybody thanks them for coming and helping anyway. And then off they go. Yeah, I know Pyrian Flex had problems with it, like Twitch maybe it's just being shitty today. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if there is a problem on my end as well. Okay, so here's Sabina, who's from the Full Metal Panic novel, and she's about to report the outcome of this thing, and then Leonard's like, just says what happened 2 units took him out. Like, but he's like, don't worry, it's fine, I knew it was happening. Like, that was actually my plan, like, my purpose was met here. And he's like, which was to declare war with Tessa. And then internally he's thinking about getting his plan all together, and soon he's going to be ready to pick her up. Welcome back. So back at school, apparently they went with the excuse that Alto's dad had collapsed and they had to run off as an emergency, and then they're like, oh no, he was fine after all. And then Sasuke then reports what his future goal is, and he says, to graduate Jindai High School, and she's like, I wasn't expecting that, but okay, just fine, just study hard. Mission complete. And she's like, you idiot! What's the deal with that report, huh? And then he says he can't reveal anything. He can't make a decision. Yeah, so he's like, well, yeah, okay. So what was that? Like, your future goal is to graduate. What's that about? And he's like, I can't make that decision right now. I just want to focus on what's important to me right now. Not which is that. So he wants to graduate with his classmates, with including all of the volunteer club, and he says, and that includes you, Chidori. And she's like, oh, Sasuke, ooh. And then they promise they're going to graduate together. It's like, of course, doofus, what do you think? You're in the same class, idiot. Of course we are. And then Hibiki's like, wow, Sasuke nailed it. He's like, what about you,